Hello guys, welcome back to Random Reels, the show where we pick a random movie from a generator and I review it and suggest if it's good or not for you. We're on episode 7 now, and we've not really had many good movies, especially last week's. Kidnap was really not that great, but let's hope that this next film is good for you. And today we're talking about a British film today called The Disappearance of Alice Creed. This film is directed by Blakeson. This film only stars 3 actors, actually. You may remember one called Gemma Arterton. She plays one of the Bond girls in Quantum of Solace. Martin Constant and Eddie Martin are also in this film. And those two people capture a girl called Alice, who is being held for ransom until her dad pays $2 million to them. But what Alice doesn't know is that one of the kidnappers is actually her boyfriend, who is doing this to make sure that her dad pays $2 million to them so they can run away and have a beautiful life. Now, I knew nothing about this film when I was going to watch it. I never even watched a trailer for it. I didn't know who it starred until I watched the film. And finally, after so many episodes where we didn't have a good film, we actually have a good film on Random Reels. The Disappearance of Alice Creed does make a typical kidnapping story, torture story, whatever you want to call it, and puts on its head a bit, making the boyfriend one of the antagonists and making you connect to him a bit. You understand why he's doing this. Yes, he's in the wrong for kidnapping his own girlfriend and pretending to be in a gay relationship with the other kidnapper, but you do understand what he's doing. And you can understand why Alice Creed is scared of this and why she thinks this is wrong. So you do kind of pick sides with those two characters in this film. But this film is really not a nice film, if I'm going to be honest. If you're easily affected by people getting tortured or whatever, then this is not a film for you, because this film is very graphic. There is loads of nudity and stuff in this, and it was quite hard to watch sometimes. So if you are very affected by this stuff, I really wouldn't watch this film. And that is probably one of the biggest flaws this film has. It's not that watchable, really. You can't look at the screen much because of how unnerving and just unsettling and horrible it is to watch. But it is also this film's biggest positive too, because it manages to build tension and make you care about the character more. The ending takes many twists and turns, and the final act is where this film really shines for me, because one minute you think it's going to end this way, and then the next minute it ends this way, and then the next minute it ends this way. It takes so many twists and turns, and I really like that. The acting in this film is also fantastic. Gemma Arterton really sells this concept of being kidnapped. I really thought a performance really sold this film to me. The first 10 minutes of this film really shine as well. There's about 5 lines in the first 10 minutes, but you can tell what is happening with no dialogue spoken. And I really like the story can be told without saying anything. The film's direction is also great, camera work wise. Editing wise isn't anything special, but camera work wise I really did like, especially in the first 10 minutes. There's some nice shots and everything, contrasting shots of one person here doing this and then another person doing this other thing. I really did like those sort of shots. As for all the flaws with the film, we're never shown the kidnapping. We're just shown that Alice is kidnapped. It just felt a bit cheap. Like, yeah, it might have been disturbing, but I'd like to know how they managed to capture the woman, you know? So, yeah, that was another flaw. Apart from that, and the fact that it is not that watchable, especially again, I don't think I'll watch this film again because of how disturbing it is. I really did like The Disappearance of Alice Creed. I thought this is a very tense thriller, helmed by 3 fantastic performances, some fantastic direction, and a very, very tense third act where you never know where it's going to end. I really did like The Disappearance of Alice Creed, and I would actually highly put it on your watch list. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I really did like this film. If you are very easily disturbed, then this isn't a film for you, unfortunately, but I enjoyed it, and I think most people will enjoy it for what it is. It is a great thriller, and it deserves to be watched by more people, in my opinion. But guys, thank you for watching this new episode of Random Reels. Hope you all enjoyed it. Next time, probably going to be starting my reviews of Halloween, at least Halloween 1, the sequel to that, Halloween, the 2018, and Halloween Kills, all the way leading up to Halloween Ends, which is coming out next week, at least at the time when this video is coming up. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and have a good day, and see you later.